Here we go. Warlords in the building. You already know what time it is. Hey, Solo. Tonight's all about you, baby. Put this work on KO. Let's get it.
What you doing here, man? You're supposed to be here, bro. That's against direct orders from the tribal chief.
I know. That's why I'm not going in there. Trust me, I don't want to step on any toes. I don't want any problems. I just had to catch you before you go in there, okay? Because I had to tell you this face to face. And what you did for me Monday, the tribal court, I won't forget that. That meant the world to me. I got you. You need anything from me, ever. You just let me know. Okay?
All right, man.
Go in there, do your thing. I'm staying out of
All
this.
right, cool,
okay?
man. Get out of here.
All right.
Go, man.
Okay.
All right.
Love you.
My dog.
Love you too. Got this.